H. It's spooky. This is another game somebody sent me that's supposed to be all spooky and stuff. It's by Berserk Studio. Not studios, just studio. There's just one. This game is not suitable for children. Well, that sounds pretty awesome. Let's go with medium. Oh, we've got spooky font. It's always a plus. We got some spooky red mist. It's very good. And I'll just start the dang game. Looks like we've got achievements, but whatever. Let's do game slot 1, Hangar Bay. Yeah. Ah, security. The job of watching randomly oscillating numbers on a blank monitor. Great. That's just great. They finally build a ship that can transport us back to Earth in a week instead of 6 months, and the bloody piece of junk just dies on its way here. The Hermes just orbiting us around this planet as we speak. Dead quiet. Get it? No response to our comms. Not a move. Nothing. And absolutely no one is suspicious about this at all. It's just another day in space. They said it was a revolutionary spaceship. The Hermes uses spatio-temporal distortion to travel across the universe instead of good old fuel. I'm sure it still uses fuel in some facet, you know, for power. Anyway, the ship's got a device that sends it to another dimension and back. That's why it can travel into horror so fast. Horror. Crossing dimensions, who would have thought? That's sort of what you do all the time. I mean, that's how you move in three-dimensional space, or any dimensional space. Anyway, they called it the SW Jump Project. Shitwits Jump is more like it. Oh. Am I just being negative? It could be the Hermes comms equipment that's down, after all. Also, everything else that's on the ship, for some reason. Mind you, I've got a bloody good reason to be pissed off. The G-54 mining station having a crew rotation every 5 years. I was kind of looking forward to seeing my folks back on Earth, you see. Oh well, better go check out that Hermes ship myself. Part of the job is G-54's security chief officer, I'm afraid. Don't know what their reason to play dead, but it better be good. Maybe it's because they're dead. Why do they never assume this? I mean, it seems kind of obvious. Whoa, suddenly Space Marine. Spooky spaceship? Space Marine. They brought a gun. A big gun for some reason. The emergency protocol has been activated. Something serious must have happened. Gee, you think? My sensors indicate that the air is contaminated. I better keep my helmet on. Especially since there's all this kind of spooky red mist sort of effect here. Kind of in the background there. It's all spooky. We got some... Who laid out this ship anyway? I mean, this is simply not a practical layout for, you know, anything ever. Spooky red mist. We got a... Jumping down giant pipes is always a great idea. Just pretend you're Mario and go with it. We've got a Federation Space Research Commander log. Wait, can I use... Good. I don't want to use the mouse. Date, January, blah blah blah. Place. It should be like location, not place. That doesn't sound quite right. Today we make history. If everything goes as planned, which it never seems to, we will revolutionize space travel and horror. The testing has been 100% successful so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now heading for G-54. And terror. Mostly terror. That font change is kind of awkward. I'm pretty sure that's your indication of what I've already read, but you just change the font color. It looks really weird that it's suddenly a serif font instead of, you know, the blocky space font. We just passed Neptune. We are now ready to perform the jump. It's such an honor to be part of this historical journey with a crew that are probably the greatest scientists and engineers of our time. We're such great scientists and engineers we don't even use periods. Wait, no. Those are just completely different fonts for no apparent reason. Well, okay then. That's odd. The spookiness has affected the fonts and made them serif, because serif is spooky. Oh, telekinetic zombie corpse. That's a new one, actually. What the hell was that? Was that a crew member? They always ask that. It's like, isn't that kind of obvious? I mean, no. Aliens exist and they just happen to look like zombies that look like humans. It's a complete coincidence. What happened here? Great. Now I can't go back to my ship because I'm a moron and I jumped down the air vent. Like a moron. Well, crap. Hey, buddy. At least I got pretty good knockback. Or, not necessarily knockback, but, you know, stun. You're gross. Can I crouch? Yes. Also, thank you very much for not making me aim with a mouse. I absolutely despise that when, you know... Bah! I hit my head on the wall! Oh, it's a cutscene. That was hilarious. Spooky symbols! Oh, there's only 3 of them. 3 isn't nearly enough symbols to be spooky. We've got some kind of static with a creepy guy. Now, I guess we've got... Well, that's 7 symbols. That's kind of creepy, I guess. Oh, an alien-looking humanoid shapes. That's always fun. We got a freaky moth-looking thing. That's always cool. And he's just kind of like, WTF. Just kind of looking dumbstruck there. My god, what is happening to me? I hit my head on that wall, and then... You're probably not supposed to hit your head on the wall, but that's kind of hilarious. Whoop! You'd think I would be able to see more than, like, 10 feet ahead of me. Maybe it's my helmet. Rate of fire. Sweet, we've got some level up stuff going on here. Got more shield regen, health, blah blah blah. Does my... Oop, derp! Okay, that was not good. The blue bar is my shield, obviously, and it's supposed to regen. I don't know if my health regens or not. Ew. Don't throw up. That's just gross. That's better. No more of this throwing up business. So my shield regens fairly slowly, which I really should in a horror game. And, you know, lots of people will bitch about the regenning health, but it's way less annoying than the stupid health pack crap. Especially for a game like this, where, you know, I don't think there's going to be any inventory screen or anything. It looked like that creature I saw on the mountaintop. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting out of here as soon as possible. Well, maybe next time you shouldn't jump into random air vents that are like 100 feet deep. Why do we even have air vents like that? And that sound was not from the game. That is my cat being a dumbass. Oh, I should probably kill everything I see because of the experience system thing. Extra spooky sounds provided by Parker, my cat. Health increased. Yeah, it looks like we get the same increase every time. I think our health healed almost fully when I leveled up, but not completely for some reason. It probably just didn't recover the last 5%. That light looks vaguely like the doors, I hope you realize, so it's sort of odd. I know it's supposed to be like space fluorescent lighting from space Walmart. It just does look vaguely like the doors a little. Anyway, let's continue on. Spooky. You always have the wimpiest, you know, flashlight or headlight thing. I mean, I've got a little baby LED flashlight, gross, that would be a lot more helpful than this piece of crap. Anyway, the walls seem to be covered with blood, so that's always a good sign. I guess we're going up here. Got some platforming. I absolutely must speak to the architect. And by speak, I mean pummel the 2x4. At least he helpfully put these chains so you know where to jump, so... You know. Wasn't all that bad. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Yay! We got the same exact bonuses as before. Okie dokie. We've got a spooky thing here. Whoop! It spookily froze my screen. You found a flashlight! Now I see. Wait. So, we, like, added an extra flashlight to our other flashlight to get more light that flashes? Oh well, I won't question it. Ah! Stupid spooky thingies! Die! Crap, you made me fall down. You're a jerk. At least there's no falling damage. At least at the height I fell. Might be... Well, no, we fell down that huge pipe, so... Or air vent or whatever. So, whoa! Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, barf, barf, barf. I must say that the stopping power of the gun is a bit excessive because it completely stops a single enemy dead in their tracks, so that makes a single enemy all but completely pathetic. Which, you know, you don't want to make it constantly absurdly difficult, or, you know, make it so I'm constantly pressed up against a wall, but, you know, if a single enemy is absolutely useless, it's not very scary, usually. Oh, boss already. That was a problem I had with Dead Space, and, you know, people were like, oh, you should have very few enemies, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, the problem with that is that Dead Space is actually fun, unlike most horror games, so I would be sad if there weren't as many enemies, because actually fighting in Dead Space is very fun. But also, a single necromorph in Dead Space isn't very much of a challenge at all, so very few enemies would have made the game absurdly easy. And the first Dead Space was really easy, too, so the second one's hard modes made it a lot more challenging. And I didn't even comment on this boss, but, you know, he's a guy's face split open with an eye in it. Not sure what else I can say about that. We got no stars rank. We suck. Anyway. Cargo area. Okay. Spooky blue mist. That's a nice change. Goddamn prototype ship. Science and blah blah blah. Always happening. I have no idea where to find the escape pod. My best chance is to go to the command bridge. As opposed to the non-command bridge, where they play bridge. From here I should be able to find it. See, look at that. I can stand right next to them and just shoot them, and they die. Without hurting me, of course. They're also pretty dumb, but I guess they're kind of zombies, so dumb makes sense. We're a trooper. It looks like we've got like Metroid-style area here, where there's more than one way to go. Can't go that way. One-way doors, too. Interesting. Whoa. Gross. Ow. That was... I don't know why they didn't think that would hurt. You got a lot of health, sir. Are you invincible? Yeah, if you're gonna make invincible things, don't make them flash and seem like they're taking damage. Either that or maybe they just take a ridiculously, absurdly huge amount of damage. Don't make those enemies either, because they're frustrating and annoying. Yeah. Unless it's like some sort of optional boss that you're supposed to run from. But if it's something I'm just going to stand there for like 10 minutes trying to kill that doesn't die, that can be annoying. Well, not making it spooky or difficult in any way at all, I might add. Hacks. I call hacks. Also, there are like 3,000 ways to go in this same room. I hope I'm going the wrong way, or at least whatever way leads to some sort of bonus or something. Also, these things seem to explode into, like, yellow stuff, but they bleed red when they're being shot. Extra spacesuit? Military grade. We're like frickin' Isaac Clarke now. Oh, sweet. Though I must say I don't particularly approve of the up to jump. This is arrow keys with up to jump. But it's not as platformy as, you know, some games definitely can be. So it's not as big a deal. You know, you're not making me do many precise jumping things yet. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, that's not me. Who are you? Are you here to help? I'm scared. Hurg the pain. Hurg. Ew. It's just gross. You're gross. I should probably crouch to shoot it. You're really hard to hit, sir. Are your wings magically invulnerable somehow? You know, if you shoot a real moth in the wings, it's not gonna do so well. Okay. Can I climb your corpse or something? There we go. Oh, I guess this is how I get to that door in the beginning of this area. More flashlighty area. Now this is a, okay, a flashlight. Oh, whoa. I just see you and all that misty stuff there. Oh, giant blood scrapey things. It's always good. Wee, whoa. Hey, don't spit at me. That's gross. You know what I do to gross people? I shoot them repeatedly until they die. Unless you're another one of those stupid things that's invincible. Oh, you're not. You just take a ridiculous amount of damage. Well, not that ridiculous. See, that is why, if you're going to make an enemy invincible, you need to make it not appear that it's taking damage. Because that one you could kill, but for a second there, it felt just like the other ones that weren't taking any damage. At least I don't think they were taking any damage. Well, the game seems to have crashed. That's excellent. Oh, I pressed the back button. I hate this keyboard. Anyway, that has been The Breach. Sorry.